water marbling review of the Ombre Cremes collection by Stached Polish. This is part one of the collection. Consists of 9 polishes, 3 different colors, 3 different levels of an ombre effect going from light to dark. I want to show you how well these water marble. I was seriously blown away by how well these water marbled, how well they spread. Hands down, best water marbling creams that has ever been made by Holly, who is the owner of Stached Polish. She is a genius. So without further ado, let's get to water marbling. Okay, so I'm starting here with just a small cup full of room temperature distilled water, and I'm going to be using my Pure Color number 7 water marble tool from Watermarble. And we're going to go from darkest to lightest to build our bullseye. I'm starting with Periodic Table of Elephants, and then moving on to Grayed Out, and then 50 Shades of Earl Grey. And I was able to get several rings with this. I started to water marble these after the fact, and recently it has been getting so hot here in Arizona that I've had to have my AC running, which makes stamping and water marbling ridiculously difficult. So summertime you may not see as many water marbles from me just because I can't live without my AC. So yeah, I was able to get several rings out of this, minus any wind blowing or AC blowing. They stayed so malleable in the center. The back ring, the first ring, didn't dry. I didn't have any problems with sticking. Like I said, this is my favorite collection from Stached Polish so far, and these are the best water marbling polishes she's ever made. So I'm going to go in here with a starburst like petal pattern. I'm going to pull out the sides and then pull everything into each other to create this really pretty bursted flower. I'm just going to tuck into the center here. So that is the grays water marbled. Now we're going to move on to the pinks, and we're going to do the same thing starting from darkest to lightest. We're going to go with Pink Slip, Let's Pink the Night Away, and Pinking of Forever being the lightest. And the pinks water marbled well, but not as well as the other 2 colors did. I wasn't able to build as many rings with these just because, well, I don't know why, but I was able to still water marble them, just I wasn't able to get as many rings. However, you'll see when I do begin to cut them, they were the exact same malleability as the last one. I was able to cut through these like butter. I didn't have any issues with sticking or, with rings drying too fast. I was able to move these around with no issues. So I'm doing the same pattern here, just bringing those into the center and kind of dunking as I go. And in between each swipe, I am wiping my marble tool, just because the excess polish tends to make your water marble not as detailed. So that is the final one of the pinks. And moving on to the yellows, this one was my favorite. And like I said, I'm kind of living for yellows right now. So again, going from the darkest to the lightest, I'm going to go with Meant to Be, and then Sunshine and Daisies, and then Highlight of My Life. And I absolutely loved how this water marble turned out. Absolutely sunny and summery, just gorgeous. And I live close to an Air Force base, so if you hear planes flying overhead, they're doing some kind of training today. And so that might get a little crazy. But I refuse to give up. I've redone this twice because of planes, but I'm not going to do it again. So the yellows, I was able to build an exceptionally large bullseye. I was able to add several rings with the yellows. They water marbled so well. Again, super malleable in the center. The outer rings didn't dry quickly. I was able to maneuver these and manipulate these really easily. Pulling out to the sides here on all sides, creating like a starburst pattern just like the other 2. And then I'm going to pull the centers of those rings into the center of the water marble to create a flower pattern. Again, I'm so sorry about the airplanes. They just won't stop. Birds or airplanes, I always have some crazy background noise. So there's the yellows. So there's all 3 completed, and now I'm going to show you a water marble using the 3 darkest colors after this. So we're going to start with Meant to Be, and we're going to add a drop of pink slip, and then we're going to add a drop of Periodic Table of Elephants, and we're just going to repeat this until we build our bullseye. And again, using all of these, stayed super malleable, spread really, really well. Outer rings did not dry. And as I go through this, I'm going to show you just how malleable these are. I was able to do a water marble and a water marble and a water marble. You know, and this was non-stop. I just wanted to show you guys how quickly, not how quickly, what am I saying? I'm mumbling now. Just how well these water marbled and how malleable they stayed, how much I was able to manipulate them. So I'm going to just do a petal pattern. I'm going to pull these in. I really wanted to put these to the test and see how much I could manipulate them. So typically you would stop here, but I was like, well, why not? I'm going to bring it all in. So I cut through all of those petals, creating a second petal on all of them. So typically you could stop here, dunk your finger. Looks really, really gorgeous. But you know what? Because I like to live on the wild side, I'm going to take it a step further. I'm going to do a swirl in the center. Create this really beautiful pattern. And you could also stop here, dunk your finger, get a really pretty design. But you know what? I'm going to pull that out into a petal pattern. I'm being bad here and not wiping my tool. So pull this out into a petal pattern. And then you know what? Pull it all in and create another petal pattern. And there you have it, a water marble and a water marble and a water marble and a water marble. Super, super, super malleable. All worked out really, really well. I was so impressed with how well these water marbled, and I want to thank you guys all so much for watching this video. If you like these kinds of videos, please thumbs up, comment, subscribe. I have some wonderful things coming your way. I just hit 100 subscribers, so that means a giveaway. So be sure to stay tuned for that, and I'll be posting more videos soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.